Again, is this the fall NHF growth project reflection video. Uh, I wanted to say that this year's experience was a bit different from last year's experience because of the idea that it's a project. It had a much more serious kind of atmosphere to it, I think. And I think through this experience, I did become a better musician overall. Um, and this is partly because of how difficult the second etude was for me. And speaking of difficulty, I think the second etude it did improve my practice habits. Actually, the entire experience did, but regardless, I think I improved in the area. Well, my weakness is technical music, where I have to figure out all these hard fingerings. I think that was what the second etude was trying to get at, and I did pull it off eventually after like 50 recordings. But I think this is the area that I improved in the most, and I do have room for growth in the area of possibly dynamic contrast. I think I focused too much on the technical details this time. I think next year I could work more on the dynamics and make it a bit more outstanding. Uh, and the level of work that was required to complete this assignment was definitely not easy, especially because of the difficulty of the second etude. But I mean, I was able to get it done just by practicing at home and at school. I did record most of it at school, and I did submit my recordings only to NHF because of parental issues for Ami, and I already did talk to you about that. And for the winter concert, I think it went really well. We did talk about how satisfied we felt after the concert that day, and that was partially because everything went smoothly. I don't remember any significant screw up or uh, sorry about this. Or any mistakes. I mean, there were a couple of tempo issues, but we were able to recover quickly, and I don't think the audience noticed that much. In talking about the three songs specifically, I really enjoyed our performance with Double Happiness, considering how difficult it was to master all those fingerings. Um, Carol of the Bells went really well. I'm proud of Andrew for pulling off a successful concert as the first student conductor. Um, and I think On This Day went really well too. Can't really remember the details, but pretty sure it went smoothly. Um, for the spring, I do want more challenging songs for sure. I think we are at that level as an ensemble to go push ourselves push ourselves further, and try more challenging pieces. And I think, speaking of Andrew, I think he is the person that I respect in our ensemble. He is the person that is responsible, that we need, that he's a great leader. He knows how to keep the class under control, um, and he's just someone that all the freshmen especially should look up to as new coming members of the band. And I think that in the future the band could try out different types of songs, possibly different genres, maybe like pop. I think not only we would enjoy it as band members, but the audiences in the future concerts. And from there, I think our band could improve as a whole. And I think that this semester went really well. Uh, I especially enjoyed our growth together, especially with all the new coming freshmen. We were able to start from the bottom and go to the top. Um, we did pull off a successful concert in the end. So I really did enjoy my individual experience in band, and I hope to have an even more successful one in second semester. So thank you.